The U.S. Department of Health and Human Services recommends getting 150 minutes of exercise during the week. Here to tell us why this is bad news for those so-called weekend warriors is Dr. Kumar. Good morning, Dr. Kumar. How are you?
Good. Nice to see you. Corrections, not a bad news.
I was just about to ask. I don't think that's necessarily bad news, but just break it down for me, please.
Yeah, quite the contrary, actually. So the idea, yes, U.S. Preventive Task Force is 150 minutes of moderate exercise or 75 minutes of vigorous exercise. Vigorous exercise, you know who you are, you marathoners, you know those people
wake
that
up at 4 a.m.
yeah,
and run
they
10
just
miles.
really hit it and just go very, and speed kind of thing. But we're talking about moderate exercise for the vast majority of the population. That's what the rest of us engage in, is moderate exercise, and 150 minutes a week is what's recommended. And so this was a study that was published in JAMA, Internal Medicine Journal of the American Medical Association, based out of Scotland and England. And what they did was they studied over 60,000 people, and they did interviews about the amount of exercise that they got and how they got it, and compared them to people that did not get adequate amounts of exercise. And what they were looking for, the question is, these weekend warriors, you know how we are, we're busy during the day, and sometimes we smush 150 minutes into the weekends rather than spreading it out over the week. And the U.S. Preventative Task Force recommends spreading it out over the week. And they just looked in this study at all-cause mortality and cardiovascular events, because the idea that regular exercise helps decrease your all-cause mortality from cancer by keeping your weight down and also by improving your cardiovascular fitness. And what they found is that there was not a significant difference in all-cause mortality or in cardiovascular deaths from those people that got their 150 minutes on the weekends. It turns out that however you get it, whether you split it up over the week or over the weekend, that your risk of death and cancer is similarly reduced.
So are you saying that I can, because I have no time, that's my excuse,
yes,
not exercise 4 days during the week, Monday through Thursday, and then maybe hit it hard Friday, Saturday, and Sunday?
Well, again,
I'm not so sure about that.
Yeah, no, the counter argument against doing that, which this study wasn't powered to do, they didn't look at it, was injury risk and things like that. So there is, while your risk of death and heart disease is reduced, yeah, any way you get it is basically the news. However you get your 150 minutes, more power to you. Get your 150 minutes. And if you have a busy 12-hour day, Monday through Friday, and the only time you have is on weekends, and that's when you can get it in, then that's certainly worth the effort for sure. Don't think that you're doing yourself harm. Don't think that it's futile. It's helping you almost as much as the people that are doing it over the week. However, what other studies have kind of shown is that when you lump in all your exercises into a couple of sessions, because you have to exercise longer each time, that probably the risk of injury and damage might be increased. This study wasn't powered to show any of that, but that's the theory, that there's probably a benefit if you can. I mean, if it's completely up to you as to how you get your exercise, there's probably a benefit to spreading it out over the course of the week. But if it's not, if your time constraints are such that you have to get it on the weekend, rest assured that that's helpful. I would liken this to the news about sleep. While it's recommended we get 7 to 8 hours of sleep a week, that sometimes you don't get that much, but you can get catch-up sleep. You can take a nap in the afternoon, you can catch up on the weekends, that counts, towards your overall health, that getting adequate amounts of sleep does help you keep yourself trim and reduce your risk for other diseases, that getting adequate amounts of exercise, any way you get it, is also similarly beneficial.
All right, just get it done.
Get it done.
Any way you can. Thank you so much, Dr. Kumar. And if you have a question for Dr. Kumar, email us at askdrkumar@gmail.com. And don't forget, you can like Dr. Kumar on Facebook, Ask Dr. Kumar, or follow him on Twitter at MD Pradeep Kumar. We'll be right back.